What's up? Welcome back to another Orioles recap video. We're going to be recapping the series against the Seattle Mariners. Pretty good series for the Orioles. Split it with arguably, in my opinion, the best team in the American League. Maybe that's biased because my favorite team is the Mariners, but let's not get started on that right now. Alright, so we're going to start in the first game. This one wasn't too good for the Orioles. It did start off good in the bottom of the third. Pete Alonso hitting a sac fly, scoring Blaze, and it is 1-0 for the Orioles. But the wheels came right off in the top of the fifth as the Mariners scored 5. Ryan Bliss hit a sac fly. Dominic Canzone scored, and it is a tie ball game. But then Josh Naylor hits an absolute nuke for a grand slam, scoring Julio Rodriguez, Joey Pernurda, and Cole Young. It is 5-1 Seattle. Bottom 7, there was a wild pitch. I think that Jackson Holliday scored on to make it 5-2 for the Mariners. The top of the 8th, Randy Arozarena hit an RBI single, scoring Josh Naylor. It is 6-2 for the Seattle Mariners. Then Blaze hit an RBI single, scoring Leody Taveras, and it is the final 6-3 for the Mariners. The Orioles dropped to 31-36 after this game. Stats, Taylor Ward went 2 for 3 with no runs scored, no home runs, no RBIs, 1 walk, and no strikeouts. His average went up to 255. Gunnar Henderson went 1 for 2 with 3 walks, no home runs or RBIs or runs or strikeouts. His average went up to 222, which is awful. Pete Alonso went 0 for 4 with no runs and an RBI. No home runs, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. His average goes down to 243. Colton Cowser went 0 for 5 with no runs, RBIs, walks, or home runs, and he had 1 strikeout. His average is down to 244. Leody went 1 for 4 with a run scored, and had no home runs or RBIs or walks or strikeouts. Average down to 258. Jackson Holliday had no runs or RBIs. Kobe Mayo came in to score on that wild pitch. Jackson Holliday went 0 for 3 with no runs scored. He had no RBIs or home runs. He had 1 walk and 1 strikeout. Average down to 224. Kobe Mayo had no hits on 3 at-bats, had 1 RBI, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, no home runs or RBIs. Average 198. That's horrendous. Sam Huff, he went 0 for 3 with no runs, home runs, or RBIs. He had a strikeout and no walks. Average down to 222 with the Orioles. And then Sam Basayo had 1 at-bat and did nothing on it. 267 average for Sam. Trey Gibson was pretty bad. He had no strikeouts in 4 2/3 innings, allowed 5 hits, 3 runs, all of them were earned. He had 1 walk, ERA up to 4.24. Then Nunez came in, Anthony Nunez, and just the wheels fell off that inning. 2 1/3, 1 hit allowed. It was a grand slam, and both runs he allowed were earned. And he allowed 1 walk, had 2 Ks, ERA 5.29. Robert Suarez came in 2 innings, allowed 3 hits. He allowed 1 earned run, which was the only run he allowed. 1 walk, 3 Ks, ERA 4.05 now. But now we move on to the next one, which this one was weird. So it started great for the Orioles again with a sac fly, this time by Leody Taveras, scoring Taylor Ward. I don't know why this thing's going in. But it's 1-0 for the Baltimore Orioles. Then, Mitch Garver, in the top of the 4th, hits a 3-run shot, scoring Rob Refsnyder and Randy Arozarena. 3-1 for the Mariners. Then, the top of 7th, Randy Arozarena hits the RBI single, scoring Victor Robles. Is 4-1 Mariners. Then, the bottom of the 7th, another wild pitch that I'm pretty sure... who came in to score? It wasn't Pete. It might have been Leody. Yep, it was Leody. Leody came in to score. make it 4-2 Mariners. Then in the bottom of the ninth, Kobe Mayo hits a solo shot, 4-3 Seattle. Then Sam Basilio RBI ground out, scoring Jeremiah 4-4 ball game. Then in the top of the 10th, Randy Rosarena again hits a 2-run shot, scoring Julio Rodriguez 6-4 Seattle. Then in the bottom of the 10th there, 2 runners on, no one out. And then Leote hits an RBI single, score Pete, and they had runners at the corners with no one out. And at 6-5, they got nothing. Mariners win 6-5. And Orioles dropped to 31-37. Taylor Ward went 1-for-4 with a run scored, a walk, no strikeouts, no home runs or RBIs. Average, I think, went up to 260. Might have gone down, actually. So Gunnar Henderson went 0-for-5 with nothing and 1 strikeout. Again, no runs scored or RBIs or home runs or walks. Average went down to 224, definitely. I don't know what's wrong with him this year. Pete had 1 hit and a run on 4 at-bats. Again, no home runs or RBIs or strikeouts or walks. Average goes up to 239. Then Colton Cowser, he had no hits on 2 at-bats, no runs or home runs or RBIs. He had 1 walk and a strikeout. The average is down to 235. After a little hot streak there, it's starting to go back down to earth. What the frick is happening here? Blaze, 0-for-1 with nothing. His average down to 286, which is still very good. Leote had 1 hit on 4 tries with 2 RBIs, no home runs. He had no walks, and he had 1 strikeout. Average went down to 257. Kobe Mayo, 1-for-5 with 2 runs scored, a home run, an RBI, no walks, 2 Ks, average 194. Jackson Holiday had 1 hit on 3 tries with no runs, no RBIs or home runs, no walks, 1 K, average down to 212. Jeremiah Jackson went 1-for-2 with 1 run scored, no home runs or RBIs or walks or strikeouts. Average is up to 251. Tyler O'Neill went 1-for-4 with no home runs or RBIs, 1 walk and a strikeout. Average up to 162. Not worth that $15 million. Sam Huff, 1-for-2 with no RBIs or runs scored or home runs or walks or strikeouts. Average up to 167. Sam Basilio had no hits on 2 tries, no runs scored. Had an RBI, no home runs though. No walks, 1 K. Average down to 266. So Trevor Rogers is turning it around, but he still has a 6.15 ERA. Like, at least it's not a 7.70 or whatever it was a few weeks ago. But he went 5 2/3 with 6 hits allowed. The 3 runs he allowed were earned, 1 walk, 3 Ks. ERA again, like I said, 6.15. Andrew Kittredge, in 1 inning of work, had 3 hits allowed. The only run he allowed was earned. No walks, 1 K, ERA up to 7.24. Keegan Aiken, 1 1/3 innings. He allowed zeros across the board. No hits, runs, earned runs, no walks or strikeouts. ERA down to 8.00. Yes, so that's atrocious, but at one point it was 13.5 in 8 innings. So, like, yeah. Tyler Wells, 1 inning of work, allowed 1 hit, no earned runs or runs allowed, no walks, 1 K, ERA down to 3.90. Garcia, my guy, like, 1 inning of work, 1 hit allowed, 2 runs, 1 earned run, no walks or Ks, ERA up to 1.29. Yeah. So Mariners win 6-5. But then, this game was a bit different. The third game, this one was 0-0 after 5 innings. Mariners didn't get any of the top of the 6th, but then bottom of the 6th. Here's where the offense finally came. Pete Alonso hit a solo shot to make it 1-0 Baltimore. Then Leote hit a double to score Colton. Scored Colton Cowser. And it is 2-0 Orioles. Then Blaze hit a double, scoring Leote to make it 3-0 O's. Then the bottom of the 7th, Jackson Holiday hit a grand slam, scoring Leote, Pete, and Taylor Ward. Make it 7-0 Baltimore. Then the top of the 8th, Julio Rodriguez hit an RBI groundout, scoring Miles Mastrobuoni. and the Mariners get on the board at 7-1 Baltimore. Then Josh Naylor hits an RBI single, scoring Patrick Wisdom. And the Orioles win 7-2. Orioles improved to 32-37 after this game, ending their 4-game slide. Taylor Ward went 1 for 3 with a run scored. No home runs, no RBIs, 2 walks, no strikeouts. Average is up to 260 on the year, which is good for a guy we traded for Grayson Rodriguez. Gunnar Henderson, 1 hit on 4 at-bats, no runs scored, no home runs, no RBIs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, average up to 220. Pete had 2 hits on 5 at-bats, 2 runs scored, 1 home run, 1 RBI, no walks, 2 Ks, average, I think stays at 239. Colton Cowser had no hits on 3 at-bats, had 1 run scored, 1 walk, no home runs, no RBIs, no strikeouts, average down to 231. Leote had 2 hits on 3 at-bats, 2 runs scored, 1 RBI, no home runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, average 257. Up to 257. Jackson Holiday, 1 hit on 4 tries, 1 run scored. He had a grand slam for 4 RBIs, 1 home run, no walks, 2 Ks. Average is up to 218. Tyler O'Neill had 2 hits on 4 at-bats. Very good for Tyler. No runs, no home runs, no RBIs, no walks. He had 2 strikeouts, average up to 165. Is he worth that $15 million? Heck no, he's worth like $2 million. But at least he played good today. Blaze had 1 hit on 3 tries, no runs scored. He had an RBI. He had no home runs, no walks or strikeouts. His average goes up to 284, which is good. Sam Huff went 1 for 4 with no runs scored, no home runs, or RBIs, or walks. Had 2 strikeouts, average up to 214. Brandon Young was dynamite. He had only allowed 2 hits in 7 innings. No earned runs, no runs allowed. He only allowed 2 walks and he had 5 strikeouts. ERA is almost under 3. It's at 3.04. Grant Wolfram, in 2/3 of an inning, had allowed 2 hits. Both the runs he allowed were earned. 1 walk, no Ks. ERA went skyrocketing up to 4.34. Then Yunier Cano, in his inning in a third, allowed no hits, no earned runs, no runs allowed, no walks, 2 Ks. ERA down to 2.38. But then the last game was a big difference from what the start of this game was. Because then in the top of the first, the Mariners got to work right away. With Cole Young hitting a solo shot to make it 1-0 Seattle. Then Colton Cowser in the bottom of the third ties it up with a solo shot. Then Adley hits a double to score Taylor Ward and Gunnar Henderson. But on there was a wild pitch that scored Jackson Holiday. So that made it 4-1. But then Pete hit a 2-run shot actually to score Adley. 6-1 Orioles. Pete's heating up finally. He's worth that. He's almost worth that $35 million now, or I don't know how much the contract is. It's $155 million over 5 years, so it's about 35. But enough about P. Alonso's contract. Then top of the fourth, the wheels fell off for Kyle Bradish. Luke Raley hit a 2-run shot, scoring Randy Rosarena. 6-3 Orioles. Then Dom Canzone went back to back. He hit a solo shot. 6-4 Orioles. Then Julio Rodriguez hit an RBI single to score Colt Emerson. 6-5 for the Orioles. They almost completely blew this. But then bottom of the fifth, Adley to the rescue. Hit an RBI single to score Taylor Ward. 7-5. That was it for the scoring for the whole game. Taylor Ward went 1 for 2 with 2 runs scored. No RBIs, home runs. 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Average up to 261. Gunnar, no hits on 3 tries. Had 1 run scored, no home runs, RBIs. He had 1 walk, no strikeouts. Average up down to 220. Adley, he had a good game. 2 hits on 3 tries. Had 1 run scored, no home runs, 3 RBIs, 1 walk, 1 K. Average up to 267. But yeah, Pete had 1 hit on 4 at bats. He scored 1 run. He had a 2-run home run, so 1 home run, 2 RBIs. No walks, 1 K. His average up to 242. And that's about his career number, so it's fine. Sam Basayo went 0 for 4 with no runs or home runs or RBIs. No walks, 1 K. Average down to 263. That's still very good after what he started with. Leote, he also went 0 for 4, but he didn't have any strikeouts or walks, runs, hits, or home runs, or RBIs. His average is down to 264, but really, he should be in the All-Star game. Kobe Mayo, 1 hit on 3 at-bats, no runs scored, no home runs, no RBIs, no walks, no strikeouts. I don't know why I skipped to him, but he's at 194. Because it was Colton Cowser. He went 1 for 4 with 1 run scored, but the solo shot, his only RBI. No walks, 2 Ks. His average is up to 226, my bad. Blaze, he didn't even do anything. He was just a pinch runner. His average just stays at 285. And then Jackson Holiday went 1 for 3 with 1 run scored, no hits, no RBIs, no home runs, no walks or strikeouts. His average is up to 220. Then Kyle Bradish in 4 innings got lit up. 7 hits, 5 earned runs. All of them were earned. 5 runs, 3 walks, 5 Ks, ERA up to 430. I think it was at like 389. That's pretty bad. Tyler Wells literally only allowed 1 walk. He allowed no hits, no runs, no earned runs. 4 Ks. 3.55 ERA. Garcia, in 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits allowed, no earned runs or runs allowed, no walks or Ks. 1.26 ERA goes down to. And Grant Wolfram, in 1/3 of an inning, he allowed no hits, runs, walks, or strikeouts. ERA down to 4.26. Andrew Kittredge. Yeah, I got nervous when they brought him in. He went 1 inning. He allowed no hits, no runs, no walks, no Ks. He had a 6.75 ERA. With that being said, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, and maybe the series also, maybe I did for sure, because it was 2 of my favorite teams matching up, and they split it. Mariners still in first. Orioles, yeah, they're in 4th place, but like barely. They're only like 2 games back wild card now. They have a series against the Padres starting today. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Again, we're trying to hit 450 subscribers. I know we're going very slow. The views are not going high anymore, but thank you everyone for sticking around with me. I'll talk to you again tonight, actually, because I'm going to do a recap. Goodbye.